Salut, Paul.
Salut Estelle!
Hey, Paul, have you been to the Palais de Tokyo?
The new Japanese restaurant in town?
Not quite. The Palais de Tokyo is a huge modern art museum in Paris. I've never been there either, but it's supposed to be great, and it's where we're going today.
Super! After food, modern art is my next love. Allons-y!
While we wait in line, let's review some of the phrases you'll need to use to get around the museum.
Why don't we start by reviewing how to buy 1 or 2 tickets?
Repeat after me. Je voudrais un billet, s'il vous plaît. Je voudrais 2 billets, s'il vous plaît.
Now the cashier will probably ask you how you want to pay.
12 euros. Par carte ou en espèces?
By card or in cash? Let's practice how to respond.
Repeat after me. En espèces. Par carte.
This is a huge museum, so we might need some help finding our way around.
Let's review how to find the entrance. Repeat after me. Où est l'entrée du musée?
I can never find les toilettes in places like this. I think we'll need a map.
Let's practice asking for a map. Repeat after me. Vous avez un plan du musée?
Now, directions are no help if we can't understand them.
Let's practice a few phrases you could try if you have trouble understanding the museum employee. Repeat after me. Pardon? Je ne comprends pas.
Okay, we made it to the front of the line. Your turn to speak to the cashier.
Bonjour, bienvenue au Palais de Tokyo.
Say, I would like 1 ticket, please. Bien. Je voudrais un billet, s'il vous plaît.
12 euros, s'il vous plaît. Par carte ou en espèces?
Say, in cash. Bravo. En espèces.
Don't forget, you'll need a map to get the most out of your visit.
Ask, do you have a map of the museum? Excellent. Vous avez un plan du musée?
Oui, voilà.
Okay, you have your ticket, or billet, and the museum map, le plan du musée. But how do we get in?
Ask, where is the museum entrance? C'est bien. Où est l'entrée du musée?
Là à gauche.
That was fast. You didn't catch what he said.
Say, sorry? Très bien. Pardon? Say, I don't understand. Parfait. Je ne comprends pas.
L'entrée du musée est à gauche.
You got it that time. The entrance to the museum is à gauche, on the left.
Say, thank you. C'est parfait. Merci.
De rien. Bonne visite.
Success! We have our tickets and our map, so we're all set to have our minds blown by some of the most challenging art in the world.
Allons-y. Hey, aren't you guys hungry? We've been walking around this museum for hours.
Wow, this museum is fascinating. I totally lost track of time in the abstracts gallery. Now that you mention it, though, I could use a drink.
Let's find the cafe on the map.
You have the map.
I think you have it.
Well, we need to ask someone for help then.
Let's practice getting someone's attention. Repeat after me. Excusez-moi.
In a touristy place like the Palais de Tokyo, where there's people from all over the world, you'll first need to make sure you can understand each other.
Let's practice asking if they speak English and French. Repeat after me. Vous parlez anglais? Vous parlez français?
Remember to check if the person you're speaking to is an employee, or else they may not know the answer to your question.
Repeat after me. Vous travaillez ici?
And if you do accidentally ask the wrong person, you can say, "Don't you work here?"
Repeat after me. Vous ne travaillez pas ici? Okay, that man in the hat looks like he works here. Let's get his attention.
Say, "Excuse me." Très bien. Excusez-moi.
Now find out if he speaks English.
Ask, "Do you speak English?" Excellent. Vous parlez anglais?
Non.
Don't worry, he speaks French. You've got this.
Ask, "Where is the cafe, please?" Parfait. Où est le café, s'il vous plaît?
Je ne sais pas.
You know, I'm not so sure this guy even works here.
Ask, "You don't work here?" Bravo. Vous ne travaillez pas ici?
Non.
Whoops. Quick, you should apologize.
Say, "Sorry." C'est bien. Pardon.
Okay, look at that woman over there. She's wearing a uniform. Let's try asking her instead.
Say, "Excuse me?" Super. Excusez-moi?
It's probably best to check that she works here this time.
Ask, "Do you work here?" Bravo. Vous travaillez ici?
Oui,
Ask, "Where is the cafe?" Excellent. Où est le café?
là, à gauche.
Perfect. It's just here on the left. That's great. I'm starving.
Let's not forget our manners. Say, "Thank you." Parfait. Merci.
Time for a well-earned break.
So, what did you enjoy the most?
It was all really cool, except maybe the abstracts. Je ne comprends pas.
Well, that's why they're called abstracts, Paul. Nobody understands them. We've spent the last few lessons practicing how to navigate a museum, like getting a map and buying tickets.
Speaking of tickets, you know what else you need a ticket for?
Well, that could be anything.
A flight.
I almost forgot, Paul. You're flying to Bordeaux today, aren't you?
Yes, I'm so excited. So excited I don't even want to speak English today.
We can work with that. Let's imagine you're taking Paul to the airport. You'll get the opportunity to practice some French at the same time. Do you remember how to ask what time ton vol, your flight, leaves?
Let's practice. Repeat after me. À quelle heure part ton vol? À quelle heure part ton vol pour Bordeaux?
Okay, now let's answer that. Paul, à quelle heure part ton vol?
My flight is at 6 in the morning. Repeat after me. Mon vol est à 6 heures. Mon vol est à 6 heures du matin.
Now check what the time is so you know how long you have before you need to leave.
Repeat after me. Il est quelle heure? Il est 6 heures.
Now let's ask Paul what time his flight gets in so we can check in on him when he lands in Bordeaux. Repeat after me. Et tu arrives à quelle heure? How about you listen to Paul answer that question? Remember, in French, you usually use the 24-hour clock. But if you don't, you'll have to specify whether it's the morning, du matin, or the evening, du soir.
Let's practice. Repeat after me. J'arrive à Paris à 7 heures. J'arrive à Bordeaux à 7 heures du soir.
All right, let's try this for real. It's the morning of Paul's flight. Time to find out the game plan for today's trip to the airport. Ask Paul, what time does your flight leave? Bravo! À quelle heure part ton vol?
Mon vol est à 8 heures.
Wait, what time is it now? It takes at least an hour to drive to the airport. Ask, what time is it? Excellent! Il est quelle heure?
Il est 8 heures.
Oh no, are you late?
Don't worry, il est 8 heures du matin. Mon vol est à 8 heures du soir.
You have plenty of time. All right, let's find out more about Paul's trip. Ask, what time do you arrive? C'est parfait. Tu arrives à quelle heure?
J'arrive à Bordeaux à 14 heures.
How exciting!
Someday you might be the one needing a ride to the airport. We have time to kill today, so let's practice.
Good idea. Let's say you have a flight to Paris that leaves at 8 o'clock, or à 8 heures.
À quelle heure part ton vol pour Paris?
Say, my flight is at 8 o'clock. Excellent. Mon vol est à 8 heures. Say, my flight is at 8 o'clock in the evening. Parfait. Mon vol est à 8 heures du soir.
Et tu arrives à quelle heure?
Your flight gets into Paris at 2 in the afternoon. That's 14 o'clock, or 14 heures on the 24-hour clock. Say, I arrive in Paris at 2 p.m. Bravo! J'arrive à Paris à 14 heures.
Okay, it's almost time to leave for my flight.
Wait, aren't you forgetting something?
I have euros, my ticket, my flight pillow.
And your passport?
I knew there was something. Thanks, Estelle. You're a lifesaver.
Bon voyage!